Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about module number 2, that is line parameters or transmission line parameters. Here we are going to discuss about that advantages of single circuit and double circuit lines, that is single phase circuits. So as we know that very clear about single circuit and double circuit lines. Single circuit lines consist of one phase and neutral, but for double circuit lines which consists of more number of phases along with neutral wire. So for suppose here it is the case where we are going to discuss about that single phase circuits, that is there are two types of single phase circuits like single circuit and double circuit. There are two subtypes of arrangements like horizontal and vertical disposition. That means arrangements of circuits like either in horizontal disposition or in vertical disposition. So anyhow here we are going to look forward about that advantages of both single phase circuits, that is single circuit and double circuit. So let us see that advantages, because while we are constructing the transmission line, so there are number of things what we are going to take into account. For suppose if it is the case where we are constructing the transmission system, there we can look about that different types of transmission towers, transmission line conductors. Earlier videos we discussed that different types of conductors, different types of poles and different types of insulators, how it is selected based upon the voltage rating. And now here we are look at that advantage of both single circuit and double circuit of single phase circuits, because we have to look about that advantages of both arrangements, like either single circuit arrangement or double circuit arrangement. What is the necessary to discuss about that advantages? Because according to the need of the load, as to meet the demand of the load, we can arrange or we can make the transmission system either single circuit arrangement or double circuit arrangement. If the requirement of the load is more, in order to satisfy that demand of the load at various locations and in economical transmission of power, generally we construct the transmission system either single circuit arrangement or double circuit arrangement. So while we are constructing the transmission system either single circuit arrangement or double circuit arrangement, generally we look forward about that its initial cost, that means investment cost, then maintenance cost, then its working functionality, whether the system has going to meet that demand of the load, or we can see that electrical parameters like conductor meeting its rated current up to the rated value, whether we are utilizing that circuit arrangement or not, and according to that transferring voltage and current capability, we have to choose that tower size and foundation of the tower, everything. So here we are going to compare all these parameters both for like single circuit arrangement and for double circuit arrangement. Not only we are seeing this one, ultimately before we are going to select that one transmission system, either single circuit arrangement or double circuit arrangement, finally while we are constructing the transmission system either single circuit or for double circuit arrangement, we have to meet the demand of the load. Whatever the system, either single circuit arrangement or double circuit arrangement, it has to meet the demand of the load. Thereby it has to give that benefits to the system owners, like economics of power transmission. So either single circuit arrangement or double circuit arrangement, whichever it gives that economics of power transmission system, we can go through that either single circuit arrangement or double circuit arrangement as to meet the demand of the load. So for this case, let us see that these two arrangements, one is called single circuit arrangement, another one is called as double circuit arrangement. For example, if you see that in case of like single circuit arrangement, less dangerous during repairing work. For example, if any problem happened which is related to the conductor failure or insulation failure or any connection failure on the top of the transmission system, definitely it is required to replace, definitely it is required to overcome the difficulty of the problem by repairing. So if a person has to go to the top of the tower and has to repair, so if the person has going to top of the tower and has to repair, by that time what about that severity of that work, complexity of the work, that is repairing of work. So the repairing of work for single circuit arrangement, it is less dangerous, but comparatively for double circuit arrangement, that repair of the work for double circuit arrangement, it is dangerous, because more number of conductors are there. It is care should be taken while we are doing that repair of the work. And next point, if you see that at single circuit arrangement, that is less reliable in terms of continuity of supply of U, because it is a single circuit arrangement consists of only one conductor along with neutral. If any problem happen, if any due to that lightning stroke, if the conductor breaks, by that time there is no continuity of the power supply. But in case of double circuit arrangement, there are alternative conductors which are constructed parallel to that one conductor by another conductor. If suppose any problem happened due to that any short circuit or due to that lightning strokes, if any one conductor will break, the remaining conductors must carry the current. Therefore, there is a continuity of power supply. So for continuity of power supply, if you see that single circuit arrangement to double circuit arrangement is much reliable than single circuit arrangement. The next, if you see that one more point in single circuit arrangement, that is lesser foundation and less weight of steel tower member for single circuit arrangement, because the weight of the conductor for single circuit arrangement is less compared to double circuit arrangement. So the weight of the conductor on the tower, if it is less, then it does not require high amount of foundation. So lesser foundation is enough, because it has that less weight of conductor and less weight of steel tower is also enough to construct that single circuit arrangement. But coming to the double circuit arrangement, it requires more steel. The height of the tower should be very high, because it consists of more number of conductors. There should be proper clearance between one conductor to another conductor, and also clearance between conductor to ground. So if it is such a level, in that case it is definitely required to construct that height of the tower should be very more height compared to single circuit arrangement. So more steel and more height of the tower is more for double circuit arrangement compared to single circuit arrangement. Next, in case of single circuit arrangement, if you see that one more point, that is the fourth point, spacing of conductors required is more. So coming to that single circuit arrangement, there should be a proper spacing from one conductor to another conductor to avoid that short circuit problems according to the change of the climate. If you compare the same point in double circuit arrangement case, spacing of conductors required is lesser, because its height is very more and has more spacious, because more number of conductors are connected in parallel. So that means spacing of conductors required is lesser in double circuit arrangement, because the height of the tower and the cross arm space is already it is more. So according to that, it is lesser space is required for double circuit arrangement compared to single circuit arrangement. Then one more point, if you see at single circuit arrangement, that is due to the greater spacing, the reactance is also high. And in case of double circuit arrangement, if you see that same point, less spacing and less reactance. So what is meant by reactance? Reactance X is equal V by I. According to Ohm's law, we can say that reactance X is equal V by I. If it is going to deals with more amount of voltage, the reactance is very high. If it is dealing with less amount of voltage, the reactance is also less. That is the generally what we consider while we are constructing that either single circuit arrangement or double circuit arrangement. So these are the various comparisons what we compare between the single circuit arrangement and double circuit arrangement. Thank you.